Into day 15 of the 17 Days of Sustainability presented by IdeaGen TV. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast and are excited for the upcoming Empowering Women and Girls Summit tomorrow, October 8th. As with each day, you heard opening remarks from Microsoft's VP of AI and Sustainability Strategy, Gretchen O'Hara. After Gretchen O'Hara's opening remarks, we heard a power panel led by Alexandra Mitsotakis from the World Human Forum.
What we need is a shared culture over nations. And there's nothing wrong about United Nations as a structure. But what we have to create is that in the spirit of Gandhi, to be really inclusive. And I agree with Alexandra and Khalil that love and optimism are the driver forces to that.
After that power panel, we moved to a power chat with the former Minister of Defense for Greece, Evangelos Apostolakis, as he spoke with Nick Laragakis, the president of the American Hellenic Institute.
MOU and the last agreement we signed with the United States, who provides a lot of facilities in Greece and a lot of cooperation in the military way, who are very, very important. Plus, we are a country in the area who has deeply democratic governments and supports the United States in all the what is it asking in the area. Plus, we have a very, very good relationship with Israel, who is also very important for the United States.
At 12 p.m., we moved to a power chat with Ambassador Stavros Lambrinidis, who is the ambassador of the European Union to the United States, as he spoke with our CEO and founder, George Safakis.
I have to say that more broadly, many times when we talk about a new normal, we tend to forget that there are many workers in this country and in Europe for whom teleworking is not really an option. The blue-collar worker.
After Ambassador Lambrinidis, we presented an interview with General Craig Nixon, founder and CEO of Nixon 6 Solutions.
And I think for leaders, it's how do you create an environment that makes the individuals in the organization better because they're part of the team. So those are the things that are most rewarding to me as I look back on, my career.
Following General Nixon, we heard from J.D. Crouch, the CEO of the United Service Organization.
And the reason organizations like this need to exist in a democracy is that civic organizations are really the fabric that binds people together across a country, right? We play that.
At 2 p.m., we moved to a power chat with myself and Dr. Richard Haas, the president of the Council on Foreign Relations. If you could go back in time, what bit of advice would you give yourself just starting out in your career?
Look, one is not to overplan it. I didn't sit down at any age and say, this is what, here's the trajectory I'm going to take, and then I've got to check these 6 boxes to get there. My view particularly, well, we'll take it in different stages, John. I'm actually glad you asked for that. When you're on campus, I would simply say study widely. I am an old-fashioned guy who believes in the liberal arts curriculum. Expose yourself.
To close out the day, we heard from Ambassador John Negroponte, who is the vice chairman of McClarty Associates.
I'll tell you one thing I think is probably going to be significantly changed. It's business travel. You and I have done a lot of business travel. For me, life wasn't normal unless I was traveling at least about a week a month in whatever job I did. That was just sort of my modus operandi, right? I was traveling to one country or another. I think you're going to see a lot less of that.
Tomorrow, October 8th, we are very excited to commence our annual Empowering Women and Girls Summit beginning at 7 a.m. The Empowering Women and Girls Summit will correspond to goal number 5, gender equality, regarding our 17 days of sustainability. Our mission at this summit is to bring together and empower women leaders around the globe. We have a full list of all speakers as well as a schedule for the day on our website under the 17 Days Agenda tab. We would like to highlight our keynote speaker, Kate Johnson, the president of Microsoft US, as she discusses driving empathy at scale at Microsoft. Kate has over 20 years of business and technology expertise, and her leadership is helping to shape the future of Microsoft US. Tune into this incredibly powerful keynote beginning at 12 p.m. noon. To give you a quick run of show for all of our broadcasts, tomorrow will go as follows. At 7 a.m., you will hear opening remarks from Gretchen O'Hara. Following that, you will hear Annette Franke, the chair of board of directors for AARP. At 7:15 will be a panel led by Dr. Peggy Polonis from ACS Athens. At 8:20 a.m. will be a panel led by Gerasimos from ActionAid. At 9:30 a.m., Anita Whitehead from KPMG will talk with Sarah Cambu. 10 a.m., Sharon Price John, the president of Build-A-Bear. 10:30 a.m., Barbara Winston from UN Women for Peace. At 11 a.m., Susan McCormick, the president of United Way, will speak with Alicia Lara. And then at 12 p.m., we will have our keynote with Kate Johnson. Following that, at 12:30 p.m., will be Neil Green from the Otis Elevator Company. 1:15 will be a panel led by Patricia Cornett. At 2 p.m., we will hear from Ruth Riley Hunter. At 2:30 p.m. will be an interview with Grace Whitting. At 3 p.m. is a panel led by Mary Milbin for the Georgetown Visitation School. At 4:10 p.m. will be Amy Hopkins from the Boeing Company. At 4:50 p.m. will be a Women in Cloud-led panel. At 5:35 will be a panel led by Mary Comer, including Mandy Moore and Renee Fleming. At 6:30 p.m. will be a panel led by Women in Cloud. At 7:10 p.m., a youth panel led by Dr. Siddhant Gupta from Microsoft. At 8 p.m., a panel led by Esteban Olivares from Summer Discovery. At 8:50, Dr. Valerie Calderon from Gallup. And then to close out the day at 9:30 p.m. will be Dr. Rhonda Meadows from Providence St. Joseph. We would like to take the time to thank all of our participants for day 15 and cannot wait to hear the insights that our speakers will bring during our Powering Women and Girls Summit. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment to what goal appeals to you and which insights you found most interesting. Thank you for joining us as we continue to bring awareness to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and ultimately change the world.